drive guy here. So I'm leaving Waterboro, Maine for Bloomfield, Kentucky, and this is what I came back to when I come to pick up the Ute. Snow. Got the U-Haul trailer attached to the back of it. Sits all right still. I didn't put any weight in the back of the Ute, just put everything in the back of the U-Haul trailer. But yeah, I'm going to start the 1,100 mile trip to Bloomfield, Kentucky, and leave this all behind. Thanks. There you go. This is the post office in Waterboro, Maine. So I had to pick up the mail and off I go. So guys, I made a video earlier in the year when I first got the Ute to the States, and it was beautiful, sunny summer, well, almost in the summer, and so this is what I'm leaving behind. Like, it does snow in Kentucky, they do get snow, but it doesn't hang around all winter, and their winters are shorter, their snow season. So I mean, they probably get about an inch or two and it goes away, and then it might snow again like 2 weeks later and go away, but it doesn't hang around like it does here. So all this snow you see here, this is the first major snow. This is all going to hang around until May. So no thanks. So me and the wife decided that Kentucky's going to be our new home, at least for now, at least a few years. You know, we're going to build a brand new house there, and you know, as some of you know, we bought a nice 5-acre lot there, just out of the town of Bloomfield, about 20 miles from Bardstown, which is coincidentally the bourbon capital of the world. So that's pretty cool if you like bourbon. Sorry about the shaky video, guys. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'm gonna sort of like document that trip. I'm hoping to go see a friend of mine, Brian, BW's garage. He's in Pennsylvania. He's got a 55 gasser. So look him up, BW's garage. He's doing a really neat job on a 55 Chevrolet gasser. And yeah, so I'm going to hopefully stop and see him. But the problem is that there's a big storm coming across from the west to the east, and I'm traveling down the coast, the 95 south towards Pennsylvania, well, towards Washington DC, let's say, from the east coast, and there's a big snowstorm coming, and it's just timed at the exact same time I'm supposed to be at Brian's, and if you know anything about Commodores, Utes, they're a bit light in the back, you know what I mean? So towing a trailer and rear-wheel drive in the snow, yeah, I don't know. So I'm hoping to get there today, at least say hello, say g'day, and have a quick look, and then just push on and get out of that sort of bad weather area, because it's going to be terrible. They're saying 3 to 5 inches the last time I looked. So you know, 3 to 5 inches of snow, it's just going to create a havoc. I wouldn't drive in it. I'll be stuck. So anyway, let me put the phone down, and I'll just take some footage as I drive down there. All right, guys. Yeah, I'll see you soon. All right, so just about to leave Maine. It's raining. It was snowing a little bit before. It's just turned to rain now as we get closer to the coast. Here's my wonky wipers there. Mike from South Australia, one of the subscribers, and become friends with him, has sent me the wiper motor, but I haven't had a chance to put it in yet. Just been too busy. So they kind of like park wherever they want to when it's on the intermittent mode. But yeah, so that bridge divides New Hampshire from Maine, and like I said, it's raining. It is winter, so this is the start of New Hampshire right here. Here's the state line. So yeah, there's the state line. Welcome to New Hampshire. Don't really see much, but yeah. Alright. Back in a minute. Alright. So getting pretty close to the state of Massachusetts here. This is the last exit just there for that exit right where that Silverado is, right there. That's the last exit for New Hampshire, and I've had to cross over into Salisbury, Massachusetts. And the car's running good, it's going well. The wipers are out of control. They want to stop but they want to stop. They're up like that at the moment. Up that now. There's about 5 different positions I've counted that they park in. Anyway, in about 2 miles I'm gonna veer right on the 495, and that'll take me to, on the way to Connecticut. I'm gonna stop here probably another 20 miles and just make sure everything's okay with the trailer and the car and the ute. So now I'm officially in Massachusetts. Yep, there's the welcome sign right there. Welcome to Massachusetts. Still raining, like I said. Alright, I'm at a rest stop in Massachusetts. Just use the bathroom there. That's our bathrooms. COVID. Everything looks good. Yeah. Off we go. Car's starting to get dirty. This thing's going to be dirty before we get there, that's for sure. We'll get there though. Rain's still raining pretty good. Alright, off we go. So, just crossed over into Connecticut. Just more highway stuff here. Sort of like sleeting, snowing, it's raining, it's really crappy weather. Any colder and the road's going to start to freeze. I think it's about 32 degrees, so you know, anything from here, anything lower, the road's going to freeze, which is going to make it a bit dangerous. So I need to get out. Get out of this area pretty fast. But anyway, this is Connecticut. Same as all the rest of it. Getting that front coming in from the west. Anyway, catch you later. Alright guys, I'm somewhere in Connecticut. Just before New York. Traffic everywhere. Look at it. And the city's that way, New York City. Oh, freezing out here. Just getting some petrol. Alright. Ute's dirty. Off to New York. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's a pretty bad shot. I'm in New York City and heading towards the George Washington Bridge. There it is there, you can just see, there it is there, those blue lights. So I'll be going over that in a minute. Hey guys, welcome back. Another day. Actually, from the last take of this video, it's been 3 days. The Commodore Ute transmission blew up just outside of New Jersey on the way to Brian Winter's VW garage. So I had first lost 4th gear. So I said, oh, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going, see how far I can get. At that point, I diverted my plan to see Brian. Brian, sorry, buddy. You know I was headed your way. I was within an hour of his place, but the first concern was, you know, get the Ute as far as I can closer to Kentucky. So I got to a place called Grantville, Pennsylvania, and got a motel room. parked the Ute, and at that point it had a trailer behind it. It had the U-Haul 4x8 behind it, and all the stuff that's in these two trucks were in that U-Haul. So I said, I'll get a Uber to the airport, which was Harrisburg, Pennsylvania airport, and I'll fly back to Kentucky. That's where I got my Ford back at home and my trailer. Got all the way back up here, got rid of the U-Haul trailer, put all the stuff on the back of the Ute, had it all strapped down, ready to go, fueled up. I walked to the front of the Ford, and it was running, and it was just pissing antifreeze out of it, just straight out of it, and I just couldn't believe it. I mean, who breaks down with two different vehicles at the same time in the same town? That's me. I did. So I mean, I could fix it. Probably 2 hours, put a new water pump in these things. You remove the shroud, the stator, the top cover, but I ain't got the tools to take off the fan. I haven't got all that. There's a big storm coming. I don't know if you can tell. They got 14 to 16, 18 inches. I would have got stuck in this storm trying to fix it outside, sub-zero temperatures. No thanks. So I found a garage. He had enough room to park in the trailer, and he had it done in 3 hours, but it cost me $548. He put the fluid in it, put the pump in it, checked it over, took it for a test drive. It's all set now. So, I mean, yeah, cost me $550, but it's done. And you know, I'm not stuck. I'm not going to have to go back to Kentucky and get another truck and trailer to get that, then come back and get that. That's just ridiculous. I just had it fixed, and that's it. So that's where I am, guys. So yeah, a ton of snow. I don't think this Commodore's ever seen snow. It's been in the Mornington Peninsula in Victoria all its life. Poor bastard, look at it. Just covered in snow. Terrible. Anyway, new transmission. It just gets me to that LS turbo conversion quicker. But anyway, guys, wish me luck. I've got about 600 miles to go from here. I'm on the 78, heading towards Columbus, Ohio. Everything checking out good, everything works. So I'm just gonna grab a coffee from this Sheets garage, and I'm gonna head out. All right, guys, see you soon. Hey guys, finally made it back to Kentucky. Oh my God, what a trip. What a trip. Bit of a dusting here last night in Kentucky. It does happen. That snows from Pennsylvania. I thought I'd bring that back. You know, that's what we got here last night. The Ute. Yeah. Finally got here. And this is just a quick look at my property here that I've got here that we bought. Starts over there. Right where my finger is, goes like this. All the way across here. Over here, sort of like over here, and back up there to the road down here. It's nice. So there's the Ute. I'm gonna get it off the trailer in a minute. I'm gonna unload it. It's only about 25 degrees. See, I've noticed in Kentucky, it does get cold during the night, but it warms up during the day. So, and the weir is not as severe as it is. But anyway, I made it. And I'm going to start unloading it. All right, and there's the camper. We haven't got it situated yet. We kind of like drove in and stopped there. I need to sort of swing it around to over here. But building the house up the top there. Excavator's coming today, apparently. Tonight he's bringing it. It's going to be up on the hill there, right there. We're kind of like digging out a section now, and that's where the house is going to be, up the top. Yep. So, all right, start unloading this. Hey guys, so I finally got the Ute moved where it's going to be sitting until I get a chance to work on it. With the house getting built, it's just making it tough to start on it, but I'm gonna actually work on it. I don't know if I'm gonna try to get it going again. It's running, but it's got a hellacious knock on the engine, and the transmission's not going into third and overdrive. She's got a bit of ice on it, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I know it's a VS badge. It's definitely a VR. Anyway, so that's where I am at the moment. I'm gonna start it up, guys, and let you listen to that noise that's in it. It's pretty bad. I mean, I can get a 94 LeSabre engine for it. They're front wheel drive, but they bolt in the same. The problem is I'm having trouble trying to find a full L60E that'll fit. Apparently it's a 1 year only, and it's pre PWM. So apparently you can modify a later 4L60E for it, like say out of a later Camaro that has a PWM. There's some sort of solenoid you can modify. I'm going to look into that more. Maybe I can just put a V6 in it with another transmission just to drive it around for this summer, because, man, I mean, I'm not going to start on it before the end of next summer, because I'm going to be building a house, and that's where we're staying at the moment, on our property here. So, and over here is, I just had this dug out, if any of you guys are interested. That's the road leading up, and obviously there's the driveway, well, behind my wife's Subaru. There it is here, and it goes all the way up, and there's the home side up here, all back there. So it's all dug out now. All right, guys, I started it up. I had to put a battery charger on it. It was, the battery died. One of them sounds like a belt, and the other one is a knocking hard noise. Hey guys, so that's the end of this video, but there was just one more thing I'm going to tell you about the disastrous trip from Maine to Kentucky. And by what I mean by disastrous is nothing else could have gone wrong on that trip back from Maine to Kentucky. But yeah, it did. It actually did. Something else happened that I haven't mentioned yet. So as you know, the water pump failed. Well, the transmission failed. There's a severe knock in the engine because, you know, when I was doing that, you know, driving it in third gear, and then it went down to second, and then finally there was nothing left. I must have revved it a bit too hard, because although I didn't notice it at the time, I mean, it was squealing. I can hear a belt squealing, but there was this faint knock when I started it back up, when I got it home, a faint knock. I'm going, what the hell is that? And all of a sudden, it's just gone wild. I mean, you hear it just at the previous part to this little addition to the video. But the worst kicker is that the Ford, the F250, I broke the transfer case. I made it up the hill. It's a pretty steep hill here just before you get up the driveway. I pulled in the driveway and I heard something underneath the truck. I mean, you know, you couldn't hope to break down in your driveway, but, you know, had I even broke down at the bottom of the hill, and these trucks weigh a ton, I mean, literally 3 or 4 ton, but I got into the driveway, and next morning I unloaded everything in the trailer, put all the trailer away, I backed out of the driveway, and that was it. The transfer case let go, and I just had enough sort of like effort to get back into the driveway, and then that was it. You put it in reverse, the thing just rolls. You put it in forward, the thing just rolls. It's definitely 100% the transfer case. You put it in park, and you can turn the drive shaft, which even means the rear end is blown, but, you know, I jacked the rear end up just to make sure, and it's not the rear end, it's a transfer case. So now the hunt is on for a manual transfer case for that thing, and seems like everyone wants these manual transfer cases, because the electronic or the push-button dash ones always break and people are done with them, so they just put a manual one in it. So now I'm trying to look for one, and that's it. That truck's got to go, mate. I'm a Chevy guy, and you know, I'll do the right thing, put another transfer case in. Apparently they're indestructible except for that truck. So too much bad luck with that truck. Too many things have gone wrong with it that I've fixed, and it's cost me a fortune to get back on the road. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but I'll pass it on to the next guy and he can play with the rest of it. But like I said, I'm going to bang a transfer case, make sure it's all running and driving, and then sell it. Alright guys, that's it for me for this video. So please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, please like and share the video. I really appreciate it. But I'm back in Kentucky, everything's home. I've got the Silverado still works, so thank God for the Chevy Silverado. It just doesn't let me down. Yeah, knock on wood. So, hey guys, I'll see you on the next one. Like I said, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification tab. So next time I upload a video, you'll know it. All right, thanks guys, and see you on the next.